This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, I'm Pastor Emmy Swedland, coming to you from Faith Lutheran Church in Morris, Minnesota. This week we center our reflections around the theme of forgiveness. I share with you first a reading from Matthew chapter 18. Peter came to Jesus and said, "Lord, if another member of the church sins against me, how often should I forgive him? As many as 7 times? Jesus said to him, "Not 7 times, but I tell you, 77 times. There's a beautiful story told by Rachel Naomi Remen. And the story lifts up what happened one day at a Jewish Yom Kippur service. Yom Kippur is the Day of Atonement for the Jewish people, where they think back on their sins, their shortcomings, their unkindnesses in the past year, and ask for God's mercy upon them. So as the story goes, the rabbi, when that rabbi went up to what we would maybe call the pulpit to share the message, he grabbed his infant daughter in his arms. She was maybe, a year old or so. And she was just adorable, being held in her father's arms. People's hearts were melting. And the rabbi, the father, started to teach in a traditional kind of sermon. But the little girl, feeling her attention being pulled away from her father, reached and grabbed the father's nose. He kind of just gently guided it off her body. A few minutes later, she grabbed the tip of his tie and stuffed it in the mouth, or at least tried to. And the rabbi pushed it away from the mouth and continued. So then she proceeded to wrap herself around the father's neck, putting her arms around him. And looking out over the top of her head, he said, "Think about it. Is there anything she can do that you could not forgive her?" And throughout the room, people began to nod in recognition, laughing out loud. Well, he continued to speak. And when does it stop? When does it get hard to forgive? At 3? At 7? At 14? At 35? How old does someone have to be before you forget that everyone is a child of God? God's forgiveness of us goes on and on. Our forgiveness can go on and on as well because of Jesus. Thanks for sharing in this time from Faith Lutheran Church in Morris.